Hey guys, Alex here from Extreme Customs, bringing you yet again another iconic, legendary JDM car. In front of me, I got a 1993 FD RX-7. Let's go check this thing out. Now this car is actually a good friend of ours, Mike at Auto Trim Design in Neenah. He let us bring it over here to kind of show you how amazingly stock yet custom this thing really is. All right, so one thing I want to show you guys first on this car is the wheels. Now the red with the bronze finish is awesome. In my opinion, I think these ESR wheels are amazing. One thing to note right away is the RX-7 graphic on it. It's an ESR SR07 in a bronze finish with a plus 35 offset, wrapped in some Hankook Ventus tires. One subtle touch I noticed too that kind of ties the whole bronze red theme is this subtle graphic here that runs all the way up the front. And then it actually has the RX-7 ghosted in it with rotary experimental 7 there on the rest of the stripe. Just kind of a cool little touch, nothing too flashy, but just enough to kind of just make this car pop and give it its own little unique character. Now on the inside, one thing too, I always love the combination of tan leather and red. I mean, it's probably the more sought after interior. I mean, not a whole lot done to the inside. It's pretty stock, but just really, really clean. You know, and this thing is a 5-speed. It's not an automatic. You know, one thing that kind of just adds to the awesomeness of the car. One really cool feature this car has, and I just wanted to show you guys because I got a kick out of it, was, you know, back in '93, Bose teamed up with Mazda to come up with this really unique sound system in the back. This is the Bose acoustic wave music system, and basically what it is just this kind of intricate piping through the back, but you know, it's got two subwoofers here that face each other, and then it uses this piping here to kind of amplify the sound in a way that doesn't really take up a whole lot of trunk space as far as the whole sound system goes. So just kind of a neat piece. You know, originally when Mike had acquired this car, this wasn't in it, but the owner had kept it in a box off to the side, so he was able to actually reinstall it and kind of show it off. Because like I said, you know, this is probably one piece of history that doesn't often get saved. All right, one thing that made these cars unique back in 1993 is it came with an updated version of the rotary engine. Now this car had a 1.3 liter Wankel engine, and now what that is it's different than your typical inline, you know, V configuration setup you'll find in most, you know, V6, V8 cars. This actually has like a Dorito shaped rotor inside the crankcase that spins around and creates all the horsepower. Now one thing that can be noted from these engines is that sometimes they can be a little bit less reliable, but they make a whole ton of horsepower. The power to weight ratio is huge on these things, and I mean, it just revs so high that it makes it worth it. So, you know, the engine is actually pretty much stock. He's got a downpipe on it with a medallion exhaust system, which gives it just a little bit of rumble, but again, it's just understated. You know, it just fits the whole theme of the car. Just kind of stock with a few different styling cues. Now what we mean by iconic, legendary JDM car is that it really became popular in pop culture through a lot of the Fast and the Furious movies. Now these movies included, you know, Vin Diesel driving it in the first one, which really gave it its claim to fame, you know, and then Han drove one in the third movie. I mean, it's just one of those cars that we really saw growing up, you know, as part of our childhood. So to see one in real life and in person, it's pretty rare these days. You know, and overall, we really thought this thing was just a perfect example of an iconic car to show you. I mean, it's mint condition. The wheels just really set it off. It's really nice and understated. So thank you, Mike, for giving us a chance to really show the people, you know, what you preserved here. And for any more information, be sure to call, click, or stop in at Extreme Customs, and we can help you with any future builds. Amazingly, iconically, awesome, legendary, just out of this world, guys. You just gotta see. Good for the goose is always good for the gander.
Ding.
Hey, look, guy, man, I got a girlfriend, okay? It's a 93 Mazda, but, you know, I still got a girlfriend. No need to hang out the car there and try and, what's that there, your number? We try everything, but he won't focus.
Ka-chow!